I'm Gianni, and this is Casey.
Thank you, Dr. Stab, by the way.
All right, Gianni, Casey.
Last names.
Phenomena, Casey Dixon.
There you go.
Okay, so we did the Phagocytic program detector of viruses and spyware, PPDDS. So basically, we wanted to analyze user data to create a better antivirus option using the theory of group learning and machine intelligence. And our hypothesis is that by aggregating user data, we can create a more active and smart system that detects and basically destroys the antivirus before it can get in and change the data. Our concept, basically we're comparing two antivirus softwares. That would be difficult to do that, but basically we separate the dangerous files from the actual hard drive, and we partition it so that it wouldn't affect the, basically it wouldn't rootkit, and that would eliminate it from going in deep down into the system. We would hope to see an improvement in speed of detection as well as an active removal process. Our biological inspiration is basically it's based on an active detection system, something that we see in our own body. It'll isolate the virus and it'll be able to remove it before it becomes an issue, similar to how leukocytes in our body remove harmful bacteria. What's intended to do is conduct basic analysis of user security breaches. It's theoretically supposed to have passive virus detection and create a learning algorithm based on analysis of user data. And we want to do that because we want to create a better antivirus option using the theory of group learning and machine intelligence.
Some of the problems we've encountered are where kind of we get our explanation from. We have things like pathogenic Yersinia. These are bacteria that cause diverse diseases such as gastroenteritis and plague. And the concept that we have for our antivirus is when it encounters the virus, it treats it just like how your body would treat bacteria or foreign substances. It isolates it, destroys it before it becomes a problem for the rest of the body. So in theory, your computer should be able to do the same thing. When it detects the virus, it removes it, makes sure that there's nothing left behind to harm your data. How most antivirus typically works is that they follow typical patterns, they look for things that people already know about, and they prevent known problems. What we want our system to do is hopefully become aware of the problem before it does anything and treat it retroactively. So if you have a group of computers and one computer is susceptible to a virus, the other computers that are on that same network would be aware of it and would prevent other users from having the same problem. Quick diagram here of basically how leukocytes work in the body. Like I said, it surrounds the virus or the bacteria and prevents it from spreading to other places. And why it's necessary. Most antivirus, like I said, only works for known problems, so we're trying to come up with a solution before there's a problem. You don't want to have user data or important files be damaged before there's a solution. So we want to come up with a solution that is constantly looking for security breaches or looking for problems and correcting them. And that's it.
All right. So how is your program going to detect, since you're trying to find something that is usually not there, like most antivirus, right? Like you said. So how is it going to detect the good ones from the bad ones?
So the idea is to have, for a personal computer, it'd be a little bit more difficult, but for our concept is more based in like businesses. So if you have, say, 50 computers that are on the same network, and one user becomes susceptible to a virus, similar to kind of like how a group immunity works, once one computer has found a solution, all of the other computers will know the solution, or they would know there's a problem and know to avoid that. So if one person goes to a malicious site unknowingly, or they fall for a phishing scam in an email, once the PPDDS is aware of the problem, the other computers would not be allowed to would essentially not be allowed to travel to that site, or the email would be removed so that the problem no longer exists. So it might not be a solution for the first person, but it'll prevent the other computers from becoming
And
affected.
that's the new thing that you have compared to the spyware or whatever we have right now. Is this detection of one computer to the next computer, not the detection of the virus itself. 'Cause
But
it's-
more so becoming aware of another computer having that same problem.
Any other questions? Wow, from the computer people, because I don't know if is this possible or not. Or is this actually having some kind of this thing already existing or no?
The concept is kind of a broad idea, so like, we did talk about it on one of the slides, we have to look at other antivirus patterns
Right.
and kind of build our own algorithm.
Right.
So it's kind of a big project to have
Sure.
our own idea on.
Any other questions? None? All right, well, thank you so much, you guys.